What's up guys, not Super Mario here and welcome to today's video. It is Monday, which means it is time for me to review the latest episode of Game of Thrones, Season 8, Episode 5, called The Bells. Right off the back I can say technically this episode was incredible. Direction, perfect. Cinematography, perfect. It was epic, it was brutal, it was really good depiction of a war like this. If it would happen, it would look like that. It was incredibly well shot. It was really well acted, but story-wise, it had big problems in my opinion. It had the same problem that I had with the latest episode. Everything feels rushed. There's not enough episodes, and this is not just fan in me talking. It really feels like we need from the first to this episode, I would stretch them into 9 episodes, and then the next episode would be the 10th one, because there are so many gaps of stuff and so many illogical stuff that happens in the last and in this episode that I'm like, this is not good, this is lazy writing. You're just going through stuff because you need to, because you need stuff to happen so we can solve it in the last episode or not resolve it. However, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel earned. I mean, yeah, a lot of people have died in this episode, and some of them were expected, or most of them were expected, but some of them were like, really? You're gonna kill off such a big, great, developed character in a way that you did? I was like, really? That was the best idea you had? I mean, it just doesn't feel right. And I did enjoy the episode, but I feel conflicted by the flaws and mistakes that they did, in my opinion. But that's just my personal opinion. But from what I read, a lot of people are not happy. And I know it's really hard to satisfy people with such a big following, and you want this person to survive, this character to survive, this character to die. But I still think that they made a big mistake when they decided 6 episodes in the last season. Maybe it was studio, maybe it was the creators, but I think that they will regret it, or maybe they're not regretting it right now, but when everything is finished, I think they will regret it, because there are gaps and illogical stuff that happens a lot. First big thing that happens that I think is just okay. I mean, it's weird that it happens, or it's just, like I said, lazy writing. The power of the Drogon and fire stuff and everything that happens. Yeah, I get it. Dragon is really, really freaking powerful. It can kill everybody, can destroy everybody. But if you remember, in the battle for Winterfell, when Ice Dragon, or the dragon that has died and was brought back to life by the Night King, is fighting against Jon Snow. And when he's breathing his ice fire towards Jon Snow hides behind a brick wall. And brick wall couldn't get destroyed. And the same dragon destroyed the wall, destroyed half of the Winterfell, and couldn't go through the brick wall. And when I saw the Battle for Winterfell, I was like, okay, it's a strong freaking brick wall, and I know probably Jon Snow couldn't get killed by the fire because he's Targaryen, and the same thing happened with Daenerys. She couldn't get killed by the fire, but it was ice fire, so who knows? But in this episode, we see Drogon destroying every single structure, building, people, everything. And I'm like, really? That's inconsistent. It's lazy, because you made that dragon in Battle for Winterfell weak just for the purpose of Jon Snow surviving. Because if the brick wall stops, an ice-breathing dragon couldn't, then Drogon, even though, yeah, maybe he's a bit more angry because his other dragons are dead now, and he maybe has a more powerful fire, who knows, but still kind of inconsistent and just doing that because it has to happen. That's one big thing that was like, really? Then the other thing, Gold Company. I mean, you hyped this freaking old company like the strongest effing army ever, and I mean it should have been like hundreds of thousands of them, but when they were in front of the wall, I think there were only hundreds of them. It didn't look like a lot. And yeah, when you're going against a dragon and they didn't expect dragon coming from behind, it's kind of useless. Everybody's useless to that. We saw what dragon did to King's Landing. But I mean, if you hype somebody up so much, I kind of felt like what was the point even for them to come to King's Landing, just because you mentioned them so many times and they have to be there. And I know they didn't have elephants, but still, I mean, it was kind of useless. But yeah, I get it. We are going against a dragon. So, okay, that's one thing that I can slip and forget about. But, I mean, yeah, now we have a Mad Queen. I kind of expected that. I know a lot of people are not happy because, I mean, they were hoping for something else. I'm not angry about it. I kind of expected now we have a bigger conflict between Jon Snow and Daenerys, because everybody was saying to Jon Snow that knew about him being the rightful heir that he should stop Dany, he should say something, blah blah blah. And now when the bell rung the defeat and surrender and everything, Daenerys like, no, I'm gonna kill everybody and breathe fire on everybody. So that happened. Of course, a lot of people have died in this episode. Like I said before, Varys, like immediately at the beginning, kind of expected he betrayed Dany, and she was like, that things are not good, and you don't do that. And she showed what happened to people that betrays her and that betray her, and Varys got killed. Then Qyburn died. that was the funniest death, and it's not good to that the death is funny, but the way it was done, it was really funny in my opinion, because the Mountain killed Qyburn, and so far Mountain followed every single order that Cersei and Qyburn gave him. And now because Hound is there and we need a Clegane bow, I'm not gonna listen to you. And he just holds him up, throws him down the stairs, and he's dead. And the best thing about it was when Cersei's like, okay, I'm just gonna slip by and you fight. Then we get the Clegane bow. It was epic, really well shot. But I don't know if the Mountain is actually dead, because the Hound like stabbed him, punched him, kicked him, bite him, probably did so much stuff. I mean, through the head, through the liver, through the stomach, everything, and the Mountain was still standing. Yeah, they fall down, and it was a big fall, but still, who knows? And through the fire. But maybe in the next episode, Mountain is gonna stand up and be like, yeah, did anything happen? I mean, yeah, I'm still here. I didn't die. The Hound is dead, but I'm here. Who else died? Yeah, the thing that I'm really not happy about is Jaime and Cersei death. Yeah, I expected they're gonna die. I truly did. I didn't believe that either of them are gonna survive. But the way they died was so freaking unsatisfying. I mean, you've got the biggest, the best villain in Cersei in Game of Thrones, and Jaime, who loves his sister, even though it's wrong, but he's gonna do everything for her, and then they die under the building crumbling. Come on. I mean, give at least Cersei a bigger satisfying thing. I mean, give Arya to kill both Night King and Cersei, or just give Dany the satisfaction of killing the biggest opponent she had so far, she had to face, because she killed Missandei, and now... But not the building, come on. I mean, yeah, it was kind of Romeo Juliet villainous moment, but Jesus, I mean, yeah, Jaime had a great moment with Euron, and he killed Euron, and he fought for his love and everything, but not under the building. I mean, the biggest, best, one of the best characters in this show got killed by a building. Yeah, it was kind of by a dragon, because dragon was bringing fire everywhere, and because of that, building collapsed. But come on, a freaking building killed Cersei. I was so mad and angry about that. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. But yeah, I mean, did I miss anybody? Like I said, Euron got killed. by Jamie. They fought and blah blah blah. That happened. I was kind of happy to see that. Euron annoyed me a lot as a character. He was great in the role, but character was just annoying. I couldn't stand him. So that was good to see. But now we have Matt Quinn. Dany is up there. Jon is not happy about what happened. Sir Davos is not happy about what happened. Tyrion is not happy about what happened. Arya is not happy. Who knows what Sansa thinks because she's in Winterfell. I hope we get some revolutionary thing about Bran, because if Bran is just this guy who works into crows and does nothing, I mean, he deserves the line that Ygritte gave to Jon Snow, "You know nothing." I mean, yeah, he knows everything, but he's just there because he's useless. I mean, give him some purpose. Please, just do something. From the first episode in season 1, he did only, I don't know, working in people and killed a lot of people because he kind of killed them because they were saving him. So give something for Bran. Just do something. That's one thing that I want from the last episode. Who knows who's gonna end up on the Iron Throne? I don't think it's gonna be Daenerys or Jon. Maybe there's not gonna be an Iron Throne at all because maybe Mad Queen is gonna be like, you know what? Let's get rid of this. I lost everybody. I feel alone. I feel betrayed. Let's kill everybody, and then Dragon is gonna be on the Iron Throne. Who knows? Maybe she's gonna be like, you know, Dragon, what? Do Dracarys on me, and I'm gonna be like, kaput. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, this episode, I feel conflicted. Technically, really well done. Story-wise, feels rushed. Characters that have died in a way that I didn't want them to die, and I feel unhappy and angry about that. But maybe we're gonna get some satisfaction out of it in the last episode. Who knows? Share your opinions on this episode in the comments down below. Did you enjoy it? What was the best part? What was the worst part? Do you agree with me? Or if you don't, share it as well in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, share this video all over the place, click that bell icon to get notified when I upload, and I see you next time.